looking for a productive play on first down. Now they'll try the right side. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the single back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And it's another 1st and 10 play. He's going to pass. Finds his tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Takes the handoff. It's Blair. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bruins have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Bruins! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So the Army Black Knights offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They'll try the run. Discards a man. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The Black Knights are in the hurry-up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give to the tailback. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Touch pass on the run. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They want to get this defense on its heels. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Thomas back to pass. He's got his man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the Bruins will move the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Looking for space. It's Blair. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to run for it. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. And the Black Knights fail to stop them on 3rd down again. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he makes the catch. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UCLA!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll leave it with the lone back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. The Black Knights want to move quickly. Looking for space. It's Lewis. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Offense in the hurry up.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Thomas looking to fire. He's right on target. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
It's complete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Got his man quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. At the 20, he's got space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Finds his big tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Bruins! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by just 4 to Clemson. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. The play action fake. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Thomas back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Makes a catch and knockdown. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete. Made a defender miss. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll leave it with him. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
Give to the back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
That makes the score UCLA 21-3.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. At the 35, he's open. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll go back to the ground.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
They'll give it to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Safe completion on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's a first down.
They'll run it to the right. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Leaves it with the back. Steamrolls his way ahead. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Thomas looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. The Black Knights are marching down the field. Pulls and fires complete to the right. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Makes a man miss. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Fires into traffic. Intercepted.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking up the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking up the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Give to the running back. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Bruins line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Thomas back to pass. Dances away from the heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's got it down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third down, he drops the throw. The quick out. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Brings up fourth down.
On the move, it's Parker. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the lone running back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first two quarters from there in Pasadena today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
And the Bruins will boot it away to start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They'll open this third quarter with a run. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Thomas looking to fire. Got the back over the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The run from the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Second down coming up.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you needed some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
Running it back, it's Parker. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Power football with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. To the ground with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. He's got 98 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Fires on the move. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They'll throw it on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. On the ground, it's Blair. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead's extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Thomas back to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. It's on target and complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Black Knights are rolling down the field. Wide out in motion. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Right back to him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40.
3rd down coming.
They'll try to run for it. Turns it on in midfield. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
Now on second down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Leaves it with the running back. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Throws to the wideout. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lets it fly. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Bruins. And the pummeling has started.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this, a running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 5 over Clemson. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Second down coming up.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Wants to fire on second down. Finds a man on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. To the air on first down. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Black Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. All wideouts, no backs.
At the 29. 7-yard line.
He wants to pass it on second down. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Black Knights are threatening in the red zone. They'll run play action. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Turning to the running game on first and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got second and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got third and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on fourth.
This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on third and goal? Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the third and goal.
A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score. Lets it fly deep downfield. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. First down for this offense. They'll run it. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Blair. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got his man. Tackled after picking up the first down. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the tailback. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Running back searching for a hole. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Bruins decide to punt it away. Oh, he got in there and blocked it. He's taking it the other way. They drag him down at the 32, but man, does that play have them set up with a golden opportunity. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Army! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
38, Army, 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Brings up second down.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Bruins will punt this one away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Going up top on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds a man on the right. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Finds his man down the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They are undaunted by going 0 for their first 3 4th down attempts, and they'll try it again. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Black Knights are threatening on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.